Okay, so I'm here today with Nicole. Nicole, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Yep.
How old are you, Nicole?
I'm 24.
24. You're just a year older than Unique that I was just talking to.
Yes.
So what's your current situation living-wise and stuff like that?
Oh, I have my apartment.
Are you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
just got it 3 months ago.
Really?
hmm
What was your situation prior to getting that?
I was out here on the streets.
Were you
Yeah.
out here in
Not.
Lakewood?
No, I was actually in downtown Denver.
Were you?
Mhm.
Were you looking into resources out there, or you were just completely outside?
I was completely outside for like a year, but the year before that, I was in another apartment. But it took them another year to get me into this apartment.
So they helped you with housing?
hmm
What were you doing to get by that year that you were running the streets, like, for young person like yourself, pretty girl, like
Anything
for
I
protection?
can. Anything I can do. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, because I would say for a guy out here it's hard, and for a woman I would say it's even harder.
Yeah. Most dudes around here just look at you as like not a human being. It's just like a prize, or not even a prize, just a property. So it sucks.
Yeah. Are you doing any substance abuse?
Of course.
What substances are you messing with?
I do blues and meth.
Are you?
Yeah.
How do you go about getting the means for those two items?
Anything I can get it.
Anything you can get into, huh?
hmm
Wow. How would you say you were introduced into blues and meth?
Like just my family mainly. Everybody in my family is on drugs. So,
Really?
Yeah.
So how was your childhood growing up? Was there a lot of drug activity in the home, or?
Of course. You know, it wasn't the best, but childhood. But it made me into a better person. So I don't look down for that or dwell on it, I should say.
Right. Mom and dad were both in the household?
No. I only had my dad.
Okay. Where was your mom at?
So somewhere else.
Really?
She, I really don't know. I'm from New Mexico, Albuquerque originally.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
you guys moved out here?
No, I ran away out here from New Mexico, Albuquerque,
Oh.
to try to find my mom. So, yeah.
Wow. That's a long way. At what age did you run away from over there?
13.
Oh, wow. How did you get over here? I mean, you're
I
a kid.
had an auntie that worked at the Greyhound, and she's money hungry. You know what I mean? So paying her off to get me a ticket was pretty easy.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow, 13 years old. When you got here, what did you do? Like,
I knew my grandma told me the area she used to hang out, so I had to figure out where the area was, which I wasn't too far from it. You know what I mean? It was Colfax.
Yeah.
She said she hangs out on Colfax. So I think I walked Colfax for about 4 or 5 days, up and down this right here.
at 13 years old?
Yeah, I met a couple people when I first got here too. So, and at first, one of them was really sketchy, but one of them was really cool, and I'm still friends with them today. You know what I mean? But it was a long journey back then, because I had a lot of people taking me for granted and all types of shit.
Wow. Well, God bless them people that helped you, man, because, wow, 13 years old, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
Wow. And so you finally found her after some time?
Yeah, actually, it took me 3 years.
Really?
3 years of course, because I'm 13 years old, and I wasn't a reporter as a runaway, but I don't live in the state of Colorado.
Yeah.
When I got stopped by the cops the first time, they were like, "What are you doing out here?" And I'm like, "I'm looking for my mom."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they had to send me back to Albuquerque, but then I did it again, made enough money to come right back out here. You know what I mean? It happened about 3 times before they were like, "Okay, this girl keeps coming back. We might as well just keep her here in a foster home."
So they put you in foster care?
Yeah, when I was 17.
Wow. So 14, 15, 16. What? So you were doing that back and forth in a time span of 4 years?
hmm
Wow. And so you eventually found your mother? Or?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
And how did that go?
It went rocky. She's still kind of a little iffy about me, you know what I mean? Because she has so much trauma in her own life, you know what I mean, that she's been through. She just it's a little fucked up, but I love her. Says my mom.
It's your blood, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So that finally happened at 17. What were you doing after that?
I stood here. By then, I already had my daughter and stuff. So you know what I mean. Like,
At what age did you have her?
I had her at 15.
Oh, so you were doing the back and forth thing
Yeah.
with a child at that point?
Yeah.
At 15. I see. Jeez. And you were a child yourself?
Yeah.
And the dad of the child?
He's from here. You know what I mean. It's a little crazy nowadays, but he's from here.
You keep in communication with him?
Yes, I do actually. 'Cause my daughter wants to meet him, but he. Okay. My dad.
And so where's the child at now?
My child's with my foster mom. I should say the one that took me in at 17. She is.
They're still around?
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? That's very nice.
Yeah. She takes really good care of her. You know what I mean? Really good fucking care of her. And hopefully one day I'll be taking really good care of her too. Mm-hmm.
So this housing that you're at, that's your own place, or
Yeah.
or is it shared, or?
No, it's my own.
Okay.
It's through the United Way. It's called Bridge. What is it called? Bridge Gap, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just through the United Way. They work with a lot of kids that were in foster care before,
Okay.
mainly.
Yeah, I talk to a lot of people on a weekly basis, and a lot of people want housing, man. Especially right now, it's cold. Right now it's bearable.
Yeah.
There's snow on the ground, but it's like whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
because the sun's out.
Yeah.
But what I can tell anybody about, because I've heard a lot of people say the same thing, is if you want housing, they're giving housing now. You know what I mean? They're giving it out. You just got to show them that you actually want it and go show up to your appointments.
Where is all this information at? Because
the Coalition for the Homeless. You know what I mean? I got mine through Urban Peak, and that's on 21st and Stout. So and which is the coalition's right next to it. You know what I mean? If you're over the age of 25, then you should go to the coalition. But if you're under the age of 25, Urban Peak, they're really amazing. I think I wouldn't have ever even made it out here in the cold, the snow, or be alive right now if it wasn't for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're great. And if you show them that you want housing, they get you housing. I got my housing when I actually was I need to do something about this. It took me 3 whole months to actually get in a place and actually get the voucher and all that shit. So
that is so quick.
Yeah, you just got to show them that you want it.
You got to put in the effort as well, right?
Yeah, you have to. Or that if you don't.
That's meaning being there when you're supposed to, cleaning up your act.
Yes.
Doing all that, right?
Yes.
Doing things in a responsible way.
Yes.
Okay. Because I talk to a lot of people, man, and they're like, dude, we're trying to get housing. They don't know in what direction to go. And
I say go to the Coalition for the Homeless.
Yeah, I'll let them know, because I talk to a lot of people, man.
Yeah. They will help you in so many ways that you don't even know. Or even Jesus Saves. Jesus Saves will help you with more housing programs, because there's not just you know what I mean, one housing program. There's so many of them, you know what I mean? I think it was the last month, but I think the Coalition of the Homeless just got a big grant of $1 billion or something.
Yeah.
Maybe $1 million, not $1 billion.
Yeah, because it all takes funding, right?
Yeah, to put people in houses. So they got the money for it right now. They definitely do.
Yeah, I keep telling people that the state bought a lot of hotels and turned them into shelters.
Yeah.
And they've also done them sober livings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you go to a hotel and you're trying to check in, but it's not a hotel anymore. It's a sober living or something.
Yeah.
And they're out there. There's a lot of them. But I'll keep the one you're telling me in mind, because people, sometimes it's lack of information. I've heard people in Aurora saying that, they've been giving a list of numbers, and they call the numbers, and all the numbers are disconnected.
Yeah. It's the phone situation, trying to call them, it's never a good thing. You need to really find the address and go to the place, because
in person, huh?
In person, because anything else is just unreliable. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like it's not just a coalition. I know also mental health, MACD. If you go and sign up through them, they also give you housing. You know what I mean? Trying to think of another one real quick. Salvation Army, you know what I mean, gives you housing. There's a lot of even rehabs I know that can give you housing. You know what I mean? If they actually want to get sober and all that. Sometimes it's like, what was that one? Oh, what was that one? Fuck. Oh, I can't think of it right now. But they actually like at the end of it's like a 2-long-year program. Granted, it's a long time, but that's enough time for you to actually get sober and get in the right head space, so you can come out here and you can associate or be out here without having the temptation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I felt. But they give you a car and they give you housing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Jeez.
for real, I can't
And you
remember.
can go to a job 9 to 5 and stay there and everything, huh?
Yes.
Wow. That
Yes.
sounds really good.
Like, there's help out here. There really is. If you really
Just
want
gotta
it.
want it, huh?
Yeah, if you really want it and you really put your feet on the ground and go try to find it, you'll find it.
That's cool. What nationality are you?
I'm Hispanic.
Are you what?
I'm Cuban, Mexican, Spanish, and Navajo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool mixture.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I was gonna say maybe a little Puerto Rican, but Cuban, huh?
Yeah, Cuban.
All right. Cool. I worked with a company years ago when I was maybe 20 years old, which was a long time ago. And my old boss said, "Hey, everybody that comes through here, I give them a nickname." And I said, "All right." And he finds me a couple of days later, and he goes, "I got it." He goes, "I got your nickname." I go, "What's that?" And he says, "Pinga dulce." And I said, "What's that?" And then he told me in English what it was, you know. But of course, I was young. My hair was black, and
Yeah.
I just thought I would share that with you. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But yeah, man. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully it's a warm day when I remember this, but it's like by a pool, you know what I mean? Let my daughter play in the pool, you know what I mean? And just relaxing, chilling, thinking about my past and knowing that it's all over now.
You would be 29 in 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had 3 wishes, what would those wishes be?
To not get sick when I want to, not get sick from blues, and to have a big house, and to have my daughter.
Cool. Those are good wishes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to end it here.
Okay.
I want to thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
That's an incredible story of you coming from such a long ways at such a young age. You look like you got a good head on your shoulder, and sky's the limit, you know. Do you mind me uploading this to YouTube?
Yeah, you can do it.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.